Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to FC25 Ultimate Team content. So, I'm going to be dead honest with you to start things off. We've got accumulation of weeks, potentially up to a month of FC25 Rivals content. Now, the initial parts was the initial parts, like, start of the month kind of thing, like early to mid-December. But of late, we have been playing a lot of this game. There is a reason we've been playing a lot of this game, and that's because I have been getting back into it. I have been playing a lot more. I've been watching YouTube content on the game for the first time this year, so I have been getting better and learning the meta stuff in this game and therefore improving. And we have gone from, I think, Division 7 through to Division 3. We've made the long and slow climb all the way to where we need to be at the minute. We're not too far off Division 2, and I reckon Division 1 should be rather comfortable, potentially Elite Div. But there has been a new patch. All of this gameplay was in the old patch, and there will be a new patch video hopefully coming out soon, along with Team of the Year content, as well as I mean, this is a new channel. I think this may be a new channel anyway, so yeah, we need to get on the uploads now. I did have old channels before, but they are not relevant. So, and the reason why we are starting a new channel is also not relevant. So, yeah. I'm going to be honest. The game, this is probably, and a lot of people have said this is probably the worst FC, or the worst FIFA, sorry. I am one of the old people who've played this game for many, 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 many years, so I should be calling it FIFA, to be honest. But this is awful. This is the worst game EA have released in terms of an FC or a FIFA franchise anyway, for a long time. Now, last year was worse than the year before, and the worse than the year before that, etc., etc. I thought FIFA 23 was actually better than 21 and 22. Not as good as 20, obviously. But that's just me, right? That's just me. And if you had to get my honest opinion on things, I've not liked the game, but from playing it a lot, I've got used to playing it, and I didn't completely hate it. Yes, I was playing against people. I mean, I was losing games I should have been by a lot, and I was winning games I should have been only just. But I was winning them at least. I wasn't losing games I shouldn't have been, like last year and stuff like that. So it wasn't as painful for me as last year was at times, especially when I was on that Elite Division rut when I had a 10 times worse team than everyone else at the start of TOTS, and I just couldn't win games because of how good everyone else's teams were when mine wasn't good. But then I'd absolutely breeze myself back into Elite Division every time the thing got reset. I was stuck in that place. I was just stuck in that place in that time, and it didn't feel that bad. This didn't. However, what did feel bad about this was just, the vibes of it. I wasn't upset after losing. I wasn't happy after winning. I was just emotionless. And if I'm not caring about the game, then it's not as fun. I mean, the not raging when I'm losing thing, to be fair, was a nice breath of fresh air. To not actually care about this game actually felt good. Like, not caring about it while playing it, it's new for me. So, yeah, there is some more structured stuff to this. We are going to talk about Team of the Year. Because, first video on the channel, we're going to have to talk about Team of the Year. So, yeah, and, you might be wondering, hey, why is there a blooming kit clash on my screen right now? That is because I'm an idiot. And also, there are some kits you can have where it's not technically white. So the automatic AI kit selector will select their kit as their white one, even though yours is white. And it can just really annoy people. But luckily, this guy's going to leave anyway at 1-1 because I score a long-range finesse. He may have also had a kit clash, which is why I might be leaving. But I also had one, so I was kind of glad he just left. But yeah, we were playing the 4-2-4. We had Sane, we had this Jody Jones, we had McGoldrick and Kenny Dalglish. I mean, oh my god, guys, I can't even tell you. That Kenny Dalglish, I only used him for a couple days. But my god, that card, before I packed the player you're going to see potentially in a minute, I hope you see him in a minute anyway. But before that, oh my gosh, this guy. This Kenny Dalglish has 99 defending, 99 finesse shots. This man is unbelievable. 99 passing. He's just unreal. He does everything. He wins the ball back. He gets it. 1-2 with someone else because of his passing. Finesse top bins. Simple as. He's one of those cards that just absolutely loved him. But obviously I sold him for liquid coins during Team of the Year. So, and that was about a week ago now that I sold him, maybe a bit longer. But we are using him up front with David McGoldrick because we are going to pack a new striker to replace McGoldrick later on. And obviously McGoldrick and Jody Jones get that knots link, which is quite helpful. Jones plays it into Dalglish. Dalglish back into Jones with that amazing passing, and Jones with a fantastic finish. Always believe in Jody Jones, ladies and gents. This guy was almost bouncing through my back line, but we get the ball out to Kobbie Mainoo with his tiki-taka plus, and then we've got McGoldrick and Kenny Dalglish starting a breakaway. Dalglish is in. Dalglish gets away from the defender, cheeky ding. To be fair, in those sort of situations there, the defender catch-up wasn't that overpowered, but that is something that EA resurrected in the latest patch, and now people are saying that pace is OP with Rapid Plus and Quick Step Plus being very, very, very good. So yeah, I'm not going to start handing out tips on how to be good at this game. I haven't played the new patch yet, but apparently you don't need precision shooting 100% anymore. I think this was before I turned precision shooting on anyway, but you don't desperately need precision shooting anymore. It's not a necessity and stuff like that, but I probably will just keep it on because I do quite like it, to be fair, because it means that if I miss a shot, it's my fault, and I can blame nobody but myself. And I like that. It means that I can't put any blame on the game. I don't get angry at the game. I'm just like, okay, I'm shit. Simple as. So, damn it. I was trying not to swear. You see, it's hard for me not to swear in general conversation. It just feels like general conversation talking to you guys about FC, which is just nice. But we get the ball into Bellingham and can't score. But always, wrong person. He's one of our own, Ditzy. I mean, they fixed that apparently as well, the near post angles. But I've seen... Well, no, actually, I haven't seen many weird near-post angles going. I've seen normal near-post angles going, which is what I've been scoring, but stuff like that wouldn't go in the new patch. But the new patch, people have been saying it's quite good. It makes the game feel quicker, better passing. Again, nice change. Less bounce backs. Again, nice change. And pace feels like actual pace. I think I may be a bit overpowered. I did like the fact that lengthy defenders would catch up to explosive attackers despite the pace difference. It meant that you had to score more skillful goals rather than just launching it over the top and sprinting after the ball. But it is what it is. That's just my opinion. It hopefully will mean that there's less long range finesse shots people are taking because they actually have a different way to score. There will be games you will see in this 42 and a half or 40, almost 43 minutes of gameplay where, you know, everyone's just spamming finesses. I'm 3-1 up in a game, and then 10 minutes, 3 finesse shots later, and I'm 4-3 down and I lose. So you will see that. And that is one game in particular I'm quoting, but it happens in other games as well. Speaking of finesse shots being overpowered, there's King Kenny putting one in himself in this game. But yeah, I mean, I've not been enjoying it. I've not been loving it. I've been playing because I don't really want to play anything else. I'm not in the mood for anything else right now. And I don't want to play F1 on my wheel all the time because it does actually hurt my ankle. I did get a wheel. I am almost back up to the speed I was. I'm back to 100 AI. I was on 105 on controller. So we are getting back towards the speed we were. We haven't done all the tracks yet, though, and stuff like that. So it's going to be a process. But that is a good idea. Once we are back up to speed on most tracks, I will start a wheel my team career mode or a driver career mode or whatever. Or we'll jump into my current driver career, which is a few seasons in, but we'll be at like a decent team and we can move forward from there. Because, to be fair, I'm quite enjoying F1. I should probably play it a bit more than I do. I do also potentially... I don't know how this would work, but I would like to make some darts content. I'm not sure how that would work, you know, because you can't go live on YouTube. You need, like, a certain amount of things the last time I checked. So, I don't know how that's going to work. And then outside of that, I do absolutely love Minecraft. So, if we do some streaming and we hit up some Minecraft content, then we can take some stuff from there. It'll mainly be, like, horror mods or hardcore and stuff like that. So, hopefully it'll be quite good. But there was a glitch that was out. And we are going to pack ourselves a guaranteed winter wildcard striker Erling Haaland. Because basically, if you did the weekly play at a certain time after 6 o'clock, once the winter wildcards went out of packs, you would get yourself a guaranteed Haaland. And now I had 2 games to play for that Haaland. Those were the 2 games you just saw. So yeah, simple enough. And in one of the games, I was like 2-0 up, and I was like, I don't know if this guy's trying to get Haaland, so I kind of just let him score one before the game ended because, you know, I just kind of wanted everyone to have Haaland. I feel like it would be unfair if I was gatekeeping Haaland. But yeah, I got Haaland, which is nice, and now I've got Haaland and Dalglish up front, and one thing you'll see is that Dalglish, he still has 99 defending, bless him, and he's still got nice dribbling for someone with not great dribbling, and amazing finesse shots, but he just doesn't get involved as much in that 2-striker formation. Haaland is a striker on this game who takes up so much space, and he's just such a powerful striker that it's just absolutely unbelievable when he gets in behind, or he's just, you know, the predominant force in an attack. As you can see, that run there, he's just made is absolutely fantastic. And of course, he's going to finish it. Precision shooting now on, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, there's Evos that we've been working on. We've got Ben Doak, his Evo's being worked on, well, in this video. It is going to get completed in this video. Obviously, I am Liverpool and Notts County, hence why there is Jody Jones, David McGoldrick, Ben Doak. There's that Team of the Year centre-back Evo chain. I'm tempted to put it on Jarell Quansah instead of Ibu Konate, because I think there's more chance of Ibu getting another special card than Jarell, to be dead honest with you. But, like, the new patch should, with a quick centre-back, with hopefully quick step and hopefully anticipate, you know, be good. Apparently Anticipate's really good again now. I've got John Stones with that Anticipate. He will get completed as well in this video and used eventually. We've got that John Stones. And then we've got Haaland with Rapid Plus in the attack. Like, is Haaland just going to make the most crazy runs of all time? Or what? I mean, actually, let me load up FIFA. I mean, we've got 43 minutes in this video. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. I've got time to do anything I want. I could sit here and have a little club tour with you lot. But to be quite frank, we aren't actually going to do that. So let me load up and I'm going to check if Haaland has Quick Step Normal and Rapid Plus. But yeah, we 3-0 up in this game and we are going to get ourselves a Rage Quit, I think. Yeah, we did. But yeah, Team of the Year. Team of the Year talk time. Team of the Year is tonight as of releasing this video. I don't know which channel I'm going to release it on and I don't know what I'm going to name this channel, but I just hope it's going to be something fun. But yeah. Let me check Haaland's playstyle. Team of the Year tonight, we are meant to be getting a flashback Kevin De Bruyne, 94 rated. Looks like he's going to have really nice stats. And he looks like he's going to be maybe in the 600k region. Plus, there's already Vieira out, Ronaldinho. There's all these cards out that are super overpowered. And to be dead honest with you, I am scared. But other than that, could be fun. Haaland has no quick step, but he has Rapid Plus. And apparently Rapid Plus is really good for like speed boosts and stuff. Haaland is still lengthy. Haaland still only has 84 acceleration, but 97 sprint speed. So I don't know if Haaland will be the perfect one for this patch. But your wingers kind of need to have it. And I'm currently enjoying the, let me have a look. The 4-4-1-1 is, I think, what I'm enjoying at the minute. Yeah, no, I've got this Sancho team that I'm using, and it's got Sancho and Sane on the wings, 93 and 90 pace. It's got Cole Palmer at cam. Even he feels fast, according to Nick Run the Foot Marketing, and Haaland's obviously got his Rapid Plus. But I do kind of need to get someone in there with Rapid Plus on the wings. I know Sane has Quick Step and Rapid Normals and 93 pace, so he'll feel quite quick. Sancho's got Rapid, no normal Quick Step, and he's got 94 acceleration. And then obviously Haaland's got Rapid Plus. Palmer's not the quickest of players, but it is what it is, sort of thing. And my centre-halves, John Stones has Anticipate Plus, and we've got Anticipate Normal on Hierro, and Bruiser Plus is apparently really good now as well. My fullback also could use with some Quick Step or Rapid. Mendy's got Rapid, and my other right-back, well, my right-back, Sasha Bowie, has got neither, but I'm eventually going to replace him, I hope, with somebody better. And then obviously super subs wise, you're kind of looking for Rapid and Quick Step. Ben Doak has both, plus 92 pace and really good agility and balance. Jody Jones has Quick Step with 92 pace. Other wingers, I've got Padua with Rapid Plus 91 pace on my bench. So we have a quick bench. We do have a quick bench. So to be honest, I'm not too concerned. And I'm really looking forward to, during Team of the Year, being able to evolve players. And there's also these other SBCs. I mean, we probably won't do De Bruyne because I don't really care that much. Again, a lot of people every year do one big. Everyone does this one big Team of the Year SBC. I don't tend to follow that trend. You know, last year it was like Sauer and who was the flashback? It was Sauer and a flashback. This year we're going to have Bale Team of the Year icon. We're going to have... We've got Zidane coming as an SBC / objective / free card, but his stats don't look that great. He hardly looks better than Cole Palmer. So to be honest with you, he probably won't get in over Cole Palmer. Maybe as a centre mid, but I've got Guendouzi and Camavinga's numero foot cards. Both of them, by the way, two of the best CDMs on the game. We have evoed Guendouzi. So yeah, and apparently Guendouzi's broken in this patch as well. And I don't know why. He has a Quick Step actually, and Intercept Plus, and he's got Anticipate. So, and all the passing play styles in the world. So you know what? I actually understand why he's broken. Well, obviously, I'm not going to talk much about the gameplay that's going on. This is kind of just background noise to kind of explain things that are going on, because it is a bit weird seeing a brand new channel, me talking like I've had this channel for years, because I have had a channel for years. I'm just not using it anymore. And yeah, it is what it is. So, to be quite honest with you, we are in champs. I haven't played champs yet this year. Last year, when there was obviously 20 games, I was getting 16 wins. 16 wins was my region. So if in 15 games, we should be getting what? 12? We should be getting 12. But obviously, it's my first FUT champs. We don't know the meta fully yet. We aren't the best suited. And to be honest with you, I really didn't care. But I can tell you for a fact, in my weekend league, I went 9-6. Now, I bottled 10 in the last game in extra time, but even with that 10, I would have been happy. This year, 11 is like a good region for people. So me getting, what did I get again? Me getting 9 isn't actually bad on my first weekend league of the year. And to be honest with you, I'm not at that level yet. Maybe with this new patch, maybe if we learn this new patch, maybe we can be back where we were the past few years, elite div, really good, quality player like I have been for years and years. Borderline pro at one point on this game a few years back when I used to be really good and I used to get unbeaten weekend leagues every weekend. Though that was the time, man. That was the time where I genuinely felt like I could have beaten the pros quite comfortably. And we almost qualified, to be fair, for one of the pro tournaments in FIFA 21. And I say I don't like FIFA 21. I mean, I played it during the pro season properly, and that was about it. That was literally the only time I played it, and I didn't qualify, so I kind of just didn't play it after that. So I gave it a good go, but it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, my legacy on this game is just above average. I'm not a pro. I'm not an unreal player. I'm just above average, and I don't play to the sweaty metas that everyone else does. You need to know the meta stuff, but you don't have to play to the meta. Like, I don't spam over the top through balls first time. I don't spam all this broken Travellas green time. I don't spam finesse shots. Camavinga, by the way, I don't know how much he is now. He might have gone down with a market crash. But that Camavinga's nice. If he had passing play styles, this card would be a lot more expensive. But he's still coming in at 600k, which isn't too bad. I packed him when he's worth 900. But, market crashes aren't going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, really. It's just as simple as a lot of the team in the RSBCs aren't going to get done. Because Bale's going to be too expensive. They're all going to be too expensive. And I'll probably spend my fodder on something stupid. But my aim is to buy at least, or get at least one team of the year. Maybe not like a proper team of the year, but one of the good nominees I would include into that list as well. I've got a lot of gold cards in my club. A lot of gold cards. I would say we're closing on near 1,000. So that's like 100 Premier League upgrades, and you can recycle back in and make more fodder as we go along during Team of the Year with exchanges and stuff like that. So I don't see why we can't pack, because most of them are Chelsea women's or they are Premier League, because most of them are those two leagues. I don't see why we can't pack a Prem Team of the Year. Or if we do La Liga ones, why we couldn't pack a Barcelona women's, because it's mainly Barcelona women's for them. And the Vinnies and the Bellingham and no Rudiger, surprisingly, but Carvajal. Maybe Yamal honourable mentions. But that is a beautiful goal. Who was that? Kavisha. Yeah, Kavisha Kvaratskhelia. What a goal from him. Hopefully I said that right, by the way. I felt cool saying that, so it must have been right. Get the ball into Sane. I wonder what we're going to do here. On the lag, on the finesse. Goal. Who'd have thought? Not me. But yeah, I mean, I keep saying it. I say that so often. I go, yeah, I mean, it's better than going, to be honest. So I'll take it. Currently, I think we're in actual champs, if I am correct. I could be wrong. I very much could be wrong. But I think we are actually in champs. Maybe we're just in quali still, but I don't know. But we're whipping the ball in. Awfully delivered into the box. This guy's trying to come on the break. Interception by David Bowie. Into Jody Jones. Intercepted by Bad George. He cuts through. 94th minute. Saved by the keeper. Just get in the net. Oh, come on. 102nd minute. Can we find the goal? We are deserving of a win in this game. I know this for a fact. I remember this game because it was so frustrating how we couldn't score. Hopefully in this new patch it'll be easier to score, but you never know. And we somehow get the ball luckily in the box. Pajor, on the broken near post angle, getting the goal, and in the 120th minute, we are just going to keep the ball, and we're going to win this game of Foot Champs. Now, this Foot Champ story is interesting because we started off 4-0, which was obviously amazing. I was like, okay, we'll go for the 5-0. We'll play 5 games today on the Friday, and it was Friday during the day. The 5th game, we got battered within 10 minutes, 3 finesse shots. You know, the guy was pressing me amazingly, and it was just, yeah, you're better, I'll just leave. I'm not annoyed. And then we go into the next day. We ended up rage quitting out of the 6 losses, 4 games where we just went 3-0 down to a really good player who was pressing really well, scoring lots of finesse shots. And I was just like, every time I went 1-0 down against a player that I thought was quite good, my head would go. Which, to be honest, I don't really blame myself for. Like, if you think a player's really good and they go 1-0 up immediately, you're like, oh, I'm probably not going to win this game. So you stop really trying or playing properly and you play stupid. And you rage quit quicker, so you don't have to sit there and struggle. So, to be fair, I don't blame myself for it. Could I have maybe won 1 or 2 of those games? Maybe. But in the end, I'm content with how I did in the weekend league. But obviously, 4 of my 6 losses were just people that I thought were better than me, and it was deserved rage quits. And I think one of the others was extra time. That was the last game where I bottled the 10. And then the other game was, I was like 4-0 down. I pulled it back to 4-3 in the last minute, and the guy held the ball. So, yeah, just a bit frustrating, really. But that was a brilliantly worked goal there from Kavisha Kvaratskhelia and tapped in by Erling Haaland, who has to sign a 10-year deal. I mean, there won't be much real life content on this channel, but Haaland, mate, you're signing 9.5 years and City going to be in League 2 next season. I mean, come on. That's just mental. And City have just spent 70 mil on Marmoush, 35 and 40 mil on other defenders as well. I mean, when you're getting, investigated for 115 financial charges and you go ahead and spend £145 million, what are you playing at? And then plus the 50 million you're going to pay Haaland. Well, I mean, come on. They're paying Haaland £260 million over if he stays for the next 9.5 years. £260 million. That's ridiculous. But we are now into day 2 content of champs, and then we got rivals, and then we finish off. So I will only really fully commentate when we get towards the most recent stuff. But this is just the weekend stuff. This was about from 5 days ago now, as we concede a finesse shot. And this guy was, his team was unbelievable. The card you're about to see, you might have to pause it, but this was the best version of every single card. So, even just a quick glance I had at that, disgusting. And we're 4-1 down in this game. We get it back to, this was the game I was on about. I was 4-0 down, and then I put it back to 4-3 eventually, but no use really. We just, and then he obviously holds the ball, which I don't blame him for. I'd have done the same thing. If I've just bottled 3 goals out of a 4-goal lead with a minute to go, I'm obviously going to hold the ball around the back, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? And I felt like I should have won the game anyway. A lot of his goals were just poor. And a lot of the goals that I was conceding were either from kickoff or they were just long-range finesses, really. And it was frustrating. It was frustrating because it's always the case with me where I don't concede good goals. I concede goals that I consider lucky or my mistakes or broken mechanics. And it was like the same last year when I was in Elite Div for like the whole of the end of last year. Even when I was playing some of the best FIFA I'd played in years at the end of last year, it was still, I was conceding flick-up bicycle kicks every game. They are mental. I still can't believe they even happened, EA. What were you playing at? I was conceding flick-up bicycle kicks every game, lucky rebounds, lucky goals. I was making stupid mistakes through head loss, and it was just like, I was losing games last FIFA that I just didn't deserve to lose. I'd have 3.5 XG and lose 2-0, and it's just stupid. But this year, we haven't had that issue so far, which is nice. It's not made it better than last year. I mean, I don't know. Both of these years have been pretty poor. I mean, I've been enjoying the last, I'd say, week or 2 of playing this game a lot. It's not been too bad, actually. Not as bad as I thought it would be. So I would put it on par with the worst times of last year, but last year was just a vibe. And I mean, the Evos they've brought out this year, to be fair, we can do a quick little Evo club tour, because I'm very, very much proud of the evolutions we have on this club. Let me go transfers. Let's go transfer market. Let's go search play. Oh, no, we're meant to go into transfer list. Transfer list. Click the left stick in. And we go player search. It's not as easy to do it from here. Let's turn loans off. Advanced filters. Yeah, it's got to be untradeable items. Boom. Okay. So if we skip past the loan cards, my best Evos are, let's have a look. We have got ourselves the 89 Billy Gilmore, the 89 Gendouzi. Obviously a special evolution, but still an evolution nonetheless. Very happy with him. He's very good. Ben Doak, I mean, Liverpool fan. I'm so hopeful he takes over Mo Salah in the future. He's unbelievable for the future. And we put him into a little chain. He's got good dribbling stats, really good shooting stats, good pace, and decent passing, other than his vision's a bit poor. But to be honest with you, this card looks good. All you would need is probably another Evo for a bit of a dribbling boost and a vision boost, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. Next page we have, let's have a look. A lot of them will be like 87-ish rated, because that's what EA have made the cutoff as of late. We have, obviously there's that Team India centre-back one, which I think I'm going to put on Kwanzaa or Kanate. But then you've also got, I've got an Evo Marlon card, who I've worked on since the start of the game. You know, power shot plus on this card, nice shooting, nice solid, well-balanced dribbling as well. 90 pace, 82 passing, he's got a quick step, power shot plus, tiki-taka, incisive. He needs just another Evo, just to boost stats all round, and that card would be amazing. We've got 87 Ruben Loftus-Cheek, better cards than his 200k Champions League card, with incisive plus, just generally less playstyles. And then Joe Gomez is just, yeah, he's probably the best Evo I've got. Because I obviously turned him from normal Joe Gomez. He's now got, like, he's now controlled lengthy with 90 pace, 88 dribbling with 94 reactions, 90 composure, really nice passing stats. He's got 85 defending and 87 physical, though, which isn't amazing for a centre-back, but he's got defender plus plus, which is the best plus plus for a centre-half. He's got all the defending playstyles but intercept. He's got rapid, technical, long throw, long ball, and incisive. I mean, that Evo is just stupid. The Evos EA have released this year have really made it fun. I've got an 87 Mendy evolution. Paid 145k for his gold card. Realised it sunk to 70k, so I put him in an Evo. We've got Evo Mason Greenwood, who I've had since like the start of the game. This card is good still. Better than his Player of the Month anyway. I've got Evo David McGoldrick. I've got Jody Jones, who I even forgot to mention. But that Jody Jones card was in Attacking Avalanche after a couple of other Evos, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. This McGoldrick looks quite nice as well. He's got Rapid Plus, so he could be good in the new patch. Just needs another Evo for a slight boost, and we're at the stage where all the Evos I've got an 86 Hey Jude Bobby Firmino. But yeah, we're just at the stage where we just need another little boost. We just need another little boost on this card, that card, this card, that card, and these cards could all play in the team. But now, at the minute, it's all promo cards that I've obviously taken over. A little bit more on that Jody Jones. He has played 78 games, 53 goals, and 37 assists. So that's 90 contributions in 78 games, which is amazing. 5-star, 4-star, 99 agility and balance. And outside of that, he's got okay dribbling. To be honest, it's okay. It's not amazing. It should be a bit better than it is, to be dead honest. But yeah, decent passing, amazing shooting, decent pace, solid defending, poor physicals, 2 playstyle pluses, won't be evoable for ages, but it's Jody Jones. And to be honest with you, I'm happy he's even got this good of a card. But those are the things that are keeping this game alive. The only reason I really kept this game running in the poor times where things weren't going great, or when this game was bad, or even when I wasn't really playing it at all, the only things that kept me going were the Evos, and it was the same last year. I only played so many games last year because of the Evos, and this year's probably the same. But this year you can do it in Rush, which doesn't count towards the record, obviously. But if we go into the club section, my record is, let's have a look, 331 wins, 3 draws, and 97 losses. So that just sort of says I've played what? How many games have I played then? That's 100. I've played 431 games this year. Last year I played close to 2,000. And we are pretty much halfway through this game cycle. I know I'll play it more at TOTS, and I know I'll play this game a lot more at the end of the year as well. So I could probably see another 400 games minimum being played. But I don't know if we'll break the 1,000 mark this year, because this game's just not as good as last year. Like, in terms of hype. Like, the Evos are there, but it's like, you know, you're releasing promo cards that are better than these Evos. The only reason that I'm doing some of the Evos is because Liverpool and Notts County plays into them. That's the only thing that keeps me going. And I kind of regret this year, not, you know, the fact that I haven't done a Liverpool Evo RTG or a Notts County Evo RTG. I really regret it, because I'd have a good squad. I'd have a really good squad. And I could have this McGoldrick. I could have a Jody Jones. I could have a Dan Crowley. I know he's gone now, but for the money. You little scoundrel. And a Matt Palmer and stuff like that. Or a Jacob Badu. I could have all of those cards surrounded by some decent meta cards like my Camavinga and my Mendy. So, do I regret not, following a more fun RTG this year? Yes. At the same time, it is what it is. It is what it is. But this is Champs Rewards. 2 numero foots, neither of them worth any money. And then we get 2 numero foot guarantees. And we are, once again, going to get absolutely no one worth any money. But obviously, we're going to take Minge because she's got a funny name. And we've also got Nobs. Genuinely tempted to run a midfield of Minge and Nobs for a weekend league. Because why not? Why not? I mean, And then that Naz, I thought she'd be worth a little bit. But no, Millie Bright probably would have been the better card. I packed her anyway now. But yeah, just Team of the Year fodder, isn't it? And overall, my experience from Champs is that, no, I'm not washed. But I've got a long way to go until I'm as good as I was. I'd say in the old patch, if I got as good as I could probably have got 12 wins. 12 out of 15, where I should be. Solid rewards, solid packs. But obviously, you only get rewards for 11 and 13. So probably 11. 11 would be where I would have stopped. And my friend who's been, a little bit better than me every single year ever since we started playing, he got 11. If I'd have got 10, it kind of would have been like, okay, yeah, I got 10, you got 11. You're always slightly better than me. Neither of us have played in ages. Makes sense. But he would be a 13, I'd be an 11 sort of thing because I wouldn't play for the 12. That's the kind of thing. And yeah, we played the 4-2-3-1. Billy Gilmore was amazing. Camavinga was amazing. Kavisha got subbed for thingy every game. And then Mendy would get tired with his stamina. So we'd bring on 8 Nerdy. And to be fair, actually, looking at my team now, I don't have a sub left back on the bench. Should probably get a sub left back. Oh no, I've got Doak, Jones, Bellingham, Gilmore, Pajor, Eze, and Gavi. So I should probably go grab a left back or put Gomez on my bench and then sub on Gomez at left back if need be. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Because I don't have a centre back or a left back on my bench. So I do need a defender. And I would rather have Gavi on my bench. Not over any of those. Maybe over Bellingham. Yeah, over Bellingham. We'll do that. Gavi over Bellingham. So yeah. Am I excited for Team of the Year? A little bit, yeah. New patch. Hopefully the gameplay is going to be good. Am I going to play Weekend League? No. I don't think so. But am I going to play Rivals every week? Am I going to do loads of Evos? Am I going to have fun? Yes, and hopefully yes. So we're going to get on the Evo grind. We're going to try grind out packs and upgrades and stuff. This is not going to be a gameplay kind of week other than Rivals because I'll mainly just be in the store or I'll be in the SPC menus or I'll be playing different games with my friends or out. So, to be honest, Team of the Year time is a menu time for me, not a let's do all the SPCs or let's play Foot Champs time because realistically, are you getting anything from your Foot Champs rewards? No, you're not. So, yeah. We're going to get a penalty with Ben Doak here. We are now into the recent content, so we will now jump into some gameplay stuff. But to summarise it overall, welcome to the new channel. If you have managed to stay for 33 minutes, by the way, you are a fucking trooper, and I really, really commend you. Thank you for staying this long. I hope you've enjoyed the waffle and the spiel about this game so far for me, and I hope in the future we will get some more stuff going. We'll make some more content and we'll have some fun. So, into the actual stuff we go. This was the game where I was 3-1 up and the guy scored 3 finesse shots in the last 10 minutes and won. But yeah, we are trying to get Ben Doak evoed during this bit of gameplay. We get a free kick with Mendy. I just lump it in with a couple bars of power. Erling Haaland's there. Green time over the keeper and in. Fair enough. The AI score those against you all the time on squad battles, so it's nice to score one yourself. If you learn how to do them, they could become a weapon for you. Mendy on the ball, gets it into Doak, into Camavinga. Lovely little turn from Eze. He does have tiki-taka as his only passing play style, so I kind of had to utilise it as much as possible. And Haaland, he finds the gap for Ben Doak. I mean, this is just fantastic football at the minute. Mendy tries to launch it into Haaland, unfortunately doesn't get there, but that build-up was excellent. So when we luckily win the ball back and score a finesse shot, it's kind of like, you know what, the build-up was so nice, we're going to keep it in, which is exactly what I have done. Mendy picking up the ball, gives it into Doak, into Camavinga, Doak making the run, Mendy and a simple ball in behind for Doak. It's just simple triangles, really. And when you look at how the team will play in game towards the end of the video, the brand new team with Sancho that I just described, it is just a triangles on the wings team. And with the new pace counter, the fact that pace actually works now, by the way, that was a brilliant goal from Doak with precision shooting. Absolutely fantastic. The new team, as I described, is triangles with then Palmer and Haaland as the front two, basically. Not as a front two, essentially, but Palmer will get the ball. He could play it out to a wing. He could play it in behind to Haaland, who will hopefully get the better of his man with his rapid plus and the new pace buff. And the fact he's also lengthy anyway. I mean, come on. Surely that's going to make this Haaland super overpowered. I mean, how much is that card now? Because when I backed him, he was 900k on the hype of him being a glitch card. He's still 900k. I mean, he's one of the cards that's held his price. And with all that's happened, the patch and the fact he was a free card essentially for a while, kind of unexpected for him to still be so cheap. But we get the ball into Camavinga, into Erling Haaland, and he bangs the ball. Haaland was at times, he was either a ghost or banging 2 goals a game. But once we got him into the new 4-4-1-1 system, he was actually playing quite well. And once we got him on, we found his new role. I mean, if I'd have played him in this role during my weekend league, I genuinely think there would have been a better result on, because he would either ghost in games in weekend league or score loads. Whereas on Poacher plus support, he was just everywhere. Like, the man would come to get the ball short. There would be Eze stood on top of him on Playmaker plus. We get that ball to Eze, get Haaland going. We can play some balls in behind. I mean, and Haaland's passing just felt much better as well. His passing felt awful in weekend league, and I know that generally weekend league gameplay feels worse, but it just shouldn't feel that bad. So maybe the Haaland will be usable now because passing's better. You never know. But I still think you should have passing playstyles to be good at passing. That does make so much sense. But that was a nice little ball, a nice little chip from Sane to knock it in behind and to score that goal. Was needed in that game as well. But the guy goes 2-1 up from a kickoff goal again. We score again to make it 2-2 a couple minutes later. And now we are 2-2. 83rd minute. We win it back with Sane. Camavinga finds Leroy Sane. Has he got any options? No, we're just going to wait. Mendy's coming. Lay it into his path. Mendy cuts it back to Ben Doak. Ben Doak into Sane. Nice touch onto his left and a lovely little finesse. It's one of those where you just work it nice enough for the angle and get a good finesse goal. Hopefully they haven't nerfed finesses into the ground, but I have heard that they've made them better in the box, which could be good. So I'm looking forward to that part of the game. And yeah, we move forward now towards the end of our gameplay session. 5 minutes left of this video. So let's see what we are going to cook up to finish this Ben Doak evolution. We have put Jordi Alba into Remember Kleiber because he was good at passing and dribbling anyway. And the Kleiber Evo only really does passing and dribbling. So I've put him in there. No, only really does defending and physical. And that makes Alba have 87 pace, every defending play style with intercept plus, rapid, and then he's got 84 passing, 85 dribbling, 3-star, and an 83 defending, 81 physical. Just needs another little upgrade on every stat, and this card would be quite nice, to be fair. Good link to Messi if he gets like a flashback SBC or something. So yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping for, a flashback Messi. But there's a nice little switch there from Doak. Haaland's obviously going to knock it down to Bowie. Ball inside simply to Sane. Lovely wriggling. I don't know how that angle's gone in. And realistically, I should have played the ball into the path of Eze. But you know what? Finesses are broken. Got to use it while it's there. We get the ball into Eze here. Nice bit of tech dribbling. Camavinga. Send Many on the run. Doak. Oh, I don't know how that's not worked. But we've won it back anyway. It should have worked in the first place. Loop it over the top for Doak. It's a lovely ball. This guy's slide tackled instead of just, waiting there to intercept the ball. Because of his impatience, he concedes and he leaves. We get the ball to Haaland, give it into Eze, nice little 1-2. Eze, even though he moves to keeper, Eze does have base finesse plus with flair, so he should be scoring that. We do get caught offside in that move, but we are hopefully going to win the ball back quite quickly. This guy making a really poor pass to Sane. I don't know what even goes through your head to make that pass. I ping most passes, even if they don't have ping pass, which a lot of them don't. I do it anyway. But Doak get in behind. It's a lovely little ball. And I think that earns us a rage quit in this game. Oh no, not quite, because this guy's pulled a goal back. So now we're into the second half. Eze on the ball, finds Mendy, dink over the top. This was the only thing that was really working to get people past defenders in the old patch. But Doak absolutely sends him. Ball roll, near post shot with precision. Obviously going to go in. It's one of those angles where, he'd think you'd go far so he'd move the keeper and you'd score from near post anyway, even before they've nerfed near post shots. I don't know if they've nerfed them per se, but they've nerfed the really broken ones where you could just run up to the keeper and even if he stood on the near post, you can still power it in. But Doak there, even now he's fully evoed, Berber spinning players and getting cold assists. What's his record for me, actually? Because I reckon it's quite good. I don't think he's played any rush for me either. He's played a little bit of squad battles, I will admit. 21 games, 10 goals, 15 assists. Kind of what you expect with a player with Whip Pass Plus. And when that Terminator Evo came out, no, what was it called? I don't know, when that Evo came out, he became extinct. So I had to wait ages, I had to wait hours and then snipe him for 5k. So was it worth it? Yes, of course it was worth it. But yeah, what we'll do as we go forward is if one of our starters doesn't fit into an Evo, we'll put in a player that we either love or a Liverpool or Notts player, and we'll work forward like that. And hopefully, eventually, we'll have a Liverpool and a Notts mixed with some meta Evo team. And that'll hopefully be pretty cool. But that's some nice work from kickoff to get that ball into Eze. He somehow can hopefully find the run of Haaland again, and he does, and Haaland is unfortunate not to score. This is the only way you can score corners this year. You basically just whip the ball in with about a bit over 4 bars power and bicycle kick it with either Hierro or Haaland for me. And it goes in every time, pretty much. So, yeah, lovely. And you would have seen that scored a couple of times, obviously. Only just started watching the gameplay, so only just noticed that. Doak on the ball again. Is he going to whip one in? Is he going to use the run? Yes, he is. He's going to use the run and then run past the defender and cut it back to Pajor. Puts us 2-1 up in the 80th minute. And then a couple minutes later, just about get away with that one there with Camavinga, but Doak gets it into Mendy. First time into Haaland. Sorry, Palmer. Palmer knocks it over the top for Pajor, and Pajor on her freestyle weak foot is going to rifle it into the top corner. So fair enough. And that is going to be the end of the gameplay for this video. So this was the team that we rocked out with. We were trying out that Eze card. We were evoing Ben Doak, as I said. Trying out that Guendouzi. He was absolutely amazing. Guendouzi and Camavinga, what a midfield that is. And as I say, we just need little boosts to players here and there. Bowie's probably below par. Mendy's probably, because of his playstyles, he's still relevant. Playstyles are so important this year. But outside of that, he's still a bit under par. A little bit underwhelming at times. So we're just waiting for little evos here and there. But other than that, it should be good. And as I said, Sancho, linked to Palmer. He's going to be amazing, hopefully. And hopefully he'll have a good role in the team, probably off the bench, because I don't know if he'll start, but we'll have to see what Team of the Year brings. The team's only going to change more and more as we go forward, because, as you know, Team of the Year changes everything every single year. So this was we do have some pack save, to be fair. You will see a little glimpse of what we have. This is only from a couple of days, to be honest. I don't really care that much. There was no point opening it for Globetrotters. So we had an 87 plus times 2 season 2 and review pack. And we were going to get ourselves, to be honest with you, a solid little duo. We got ourselves Savinho, rapid plus with 92 pace, which is obviously nice. I thought he was more expensive, but he's only coming in at around 70k. And then we get Fabio Carvalho. The world number 1 is representing him. He's also due more upgrades, and hopefully he gets them. And hopefully that card will be like 90 rated, 2 playstyles, a lot more playstyles, a few nice rolls. And as I said, the triangles, Guendouzi, Sane, Bowie, Camavinga, Mendy, Sancho, those are the roles that I use anyway. I would, with the other team, have had Eze on Playmaker, but Playmaker or Shadow Striker work. So yeah, that's the team. Hopefully going forward, it does look quite nice. Those triangles look absolutely deadly for scoring goals. So hopefully with the new patch next time out, we can see how that's affected things and if we are actually going to be good this year or we're just going to be mid.